In this episode of Debate 708.
Did you kill Tupac or not, bro? Is he a thug or not, bro?
Yeah, he been out here thugging. Can't
Is he a
stop
thug
walking.
or not? Because I thought he was just like the dancing. I thought that was him. Now all of a sudden he a thug. Oh, don't play with it. You wear it. Who are you, bro? I thought you was just a music executive, bro. Now you threatening people.
Yeah, Diddy been out here thugging, bro.
He thugging now, so he killed Tupac. Huh?
Welcome to Debate 708. It's a new podcast we adding here at the Galarray channel. To here tonight, I got crazy artist Stokely Cook Ali with me tonight. How you doing, bro? What's good with you?
Sure. What's good, bro?
Nothing much, just maintaining in this crazy world.
So much going on, huh?
Yeah, finna talk about all these crazy ass topics going on in this world. Man, this is the new one of the new platforms we trying out. Moving up from Zoom, upgrading to StreamYard. We're gonna try this one out on a few other platforms, and in the next few weeks, to all the viewers, we're gonna pick a final podcast platform to use. We just trying it out, so y'all bear with us. We going through some changes, but it's definitely some updates.
Yeah, this look good. So they can see the bottom bar too.
Yeah. They y'all see the ticker at the bottom. Welcome to Debate 708.
Oh yeah, no, that's cool. You can have it going across like CNN or ESPN.
Y'all tuning in. Kanye been going through a lot.
We starting with Kanye.
Yeah. Kanye been going through a lot of issues. High controversy. The White Lives Matters T-shirt with thing he did with Candace Owens been sparking a lot of controversy. And that leads to our first topic tonight. People watching on YouTube, is Ye crazy?
Hey, what's crazy anyway? You know, what's life without a little bit of crazy in it? You know, I think he's crazy, but in a good way. Crazy is not a bad thing. I like crazy.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff. He definitely a marketing genius. That he know what to do. He know how to draw in the crowd. He know how to get his plan across to whatever he planning to do.
That's all it is. What's an artist without attention? You know.
Yeah, you gotta have attention. In the words of Eazy-E, all publicity is good publicity.
And that's a fact. And I think that's what he just instantly, he on Fox News doing interviews. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, he definitely on Fox News going crazy. Some of the key things he said in the last two interviews, I also seen the Good Morning America interview he did. He talked about a lot of stuff. He talked through both of those interviews. He talked about his kids, family. He talked about his Donda school and how Kim didn't want the kids to go to the Donda school, but he said, "I'm their dad. They going to the Donda school." But the
Right.
Donda school is pretty much a performing arts school with he called it financial engineering, pretty much teaching kids about different stuff.
Yeah, I think it still has a little bit of scaling to do, really. I think they can do a lot of work on it. They don't have a high admission rate right now. They don't have a lot of students there. The number of students aren't, it's not very, very high right now.
Do you think you say what?
I honestly applied my kids for the school. So that's why I kind of know. I talked to the admissions people and got their program, got their admission fees and everything. So I did, living out in California, I was definitely considering sending my kids out that way.
For the people watching, explain to them how the process went for applying the kids to the Kanye West Donda school.
So I applied, and that's what I mean. That they don't really have. It's not streamlined yet. It's not really. I don't think it's up and running full show like they want it to be. I applied online. They sent me an email. They set up a Zoom interview so I can meet with the counselors, and I did that. There was one other parent on the call with me when I did the Zoom call, and they were pretty much answering any questions I had and going over, how the school runs. And they were telling me that most of the kids are in the same classroom. So it's not like they don't have enough kids to have every classroom separated. So, they have second, third, fourth. They have those all in one grade. Then have like fifth, sixth, seventh in one grade.
Okay.
So I think they're scaling up. They're trying to get their numbers up. They're trying to scale up. But I told them I was interested, and I hadn't heard anything back from them after I did the interview, and that's just the honest truth. After I applied, I did the Zoom call with the counselors, and I was looking for them to give me a call back, and no one ever reached back out to me. I sent them an email and told them I was interested, and I'm still looking to hear back from them, and no one ever replied. So that's where I just left it at that. So I think they have a little bit of work to do. So I'm not mad at Kim for saying not yet, at least. But the kids do have a lot of time to get in there and get to school.
Now, do you think that school? Do you think the school scaling up? You think what's hindering it is part of is California being a liberal state against some of Kanye's views? You think that's got something to do with the school scaling up? Like,
I don't think so.
The scale. You say what?
I don't think so. They were telling me about all their, the Christian beliefs that they hold. I just think if more people wanted to enroll in the school, it would be getting more attention. I just don't think they have the numbers right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if they had the numbers and more people enrolled, then I don't think there's anything California is going to do to stop it, because there's a lot of private schools out there that, they have no problem operating. So it can operate as a private school. California is not going to stop that. There's a lot of Montessori's out there as well. So I think they can operate as a school out there. They just need to get people interested, and then they need to open up the admissions so people who are interested can actually get in.
Yeah, that's good. He doing a school for the kids, and
yeah, I think it's a good idea. Like I said, and to show a little bit of my bias, I love Kanye. It's little he can do to turn me off at this point with his career, everything that he's accomplished. There's little he can do to actually turn me off from him. So him wearing a White Lives Matter shirt, I'm all for it. That's the artist in him shining through. And I think people need to take a step back and stop trying to critique so much and kind of try to listen and try to understand, the point he's trying to get across.
Yeah, he had one of the biggest songs with Fabio Foreign this year, City of God.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had the Donda. I touched on the Donda 2 live performance. Then he had the Netflix Genius.
You can't cancel him. That's the same thing with Dave Chappelle. The same thing with Kanye West. You can't cancel this man.
Yeah,
so,
really.
He got his clothing line. His shoes are still going crazy. He just canceled his deal with Gap. So, I'm sure they weren't giving him the creative control that he wanted. But at this point, you're going to have to give Kanye West what he wants, because you can't cancel this man. He can say whatever he wants. And I think he's on that right. He's on a good wavelength. He's not saying anything bad. He's not saying anything you can go and say, that's that's wrong, because at the end of the day, nobody's gonna get out there and say like white lives don't matter. Nobody, I don't hear nobody saying that. Like where y'all at to say like fuck white people, white lives don't matter? Where y'all at? But y'all mad he wearing a White Lives Matter shirt? I mean, it's kind of like hilarious. Everything he says is like you just have to agree with. Like, yeah, it's obvious. We have to interact with white people every day. We're not trying to go to war with these people. So I guess we can just go ahead and say that they matter. Their lives matter too, bro. Like, the Black Lives Matter. We turned, a lot of that turned out to be, very scamish, because a lot of people are just taking advantage of the fame of it. Black Lives Matter got so big, and there's no one umbrella. There's not just one organization running Black Lives Matter. Anybody who put on a Black Lives Matter T-shirt is a part of Black Lives Matter, and that just got out of control, because you don't know who's running Black Lives Matter now. So you sending money to somebody who say they Black Lives Matter, but you don't know who that person is, and now you think like, oh, Black Lives Matter is a complete scam. And what is that?
So you said it pretty much turned into mental extortion, just
Yeah,
getting people to give money to whoever had the shirt on.
whoever got that shirt on, you give money to them. You're like, wait, where'd my money go? Oh, I said it's a Black Lives Matter. Who's that? Like, there's no
It said say BLM LLC or some shit.
right. And even if somebody made it that LLC, that's not what Black Lives Matter is. It's bigger than the LLC. So I think like that's like dying in the water. And then the white people tried to come out. White people couldn't say White Lives Matter because, that'd be a whole nother topic if there's a white person coming out saying white lives matter. Like, what y'all trying to say? That's damn near like white power,
Yeah.
But having a black person, and then a black artist, someone as big as Kanye West, him coming out, and he kind of just put an end to that conversation, because you can't argue with him. P. Diddy, I didn't read all of the messages with him, but I saw that P. Diddy was trying to tell him like cool it with the White Lives Matter stuff. But P. Diddy works with white people. P.
Yes.
Diddy has white friends and makes money off of white people, so he can't come out and say white lives don't matter.
Yeah, speaking on that, you're just in the nick of time with that, because what we're gonna do is go into this right quick. We're gonna share the screen and go over those text messages.
Yeah, let's see these. Yeah,
we're gonna go over that. Can you see the screen? Let's see.
I'm just seeing me right now. Me and you.
All right, I shared the screen. Can you see it now?
No. Okay, there it is. I see it.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna go over that right quick. Y'all, everybody watching, we gonna look at this article right quick. Kanye West shares text message argument with Diddy about White Lives Matter shirt. This is hurting our people. Stop. Sean Combs told Ye. We gonna go straight into the messages here. This is 7:58 from Puff.
This is him talking to Puff, right?
Yeah.
All right.
It says, I didn't like our convo. I'm selling these teas. Nobody gets in between me and my money. This is my grandfather texting you now. Never call me with no bullshit like that again, unless you ready to green light me. He ready to throw them hands.
Right.
Because anybody who got on that tee is me. Out of respect for everything you've meant to me, I'll be quiet as Virgil. But now I know how I've hurt people I love with threats. Come do something illegal to me now, please. As soon as I land, we'll meet face to face. Send me your address. Nigga, fuck you. You fed.
You fed.
I'm just trying to talk to you as a black man. I'm talking to you because this is hurting our people. Stop. Anything you text, I will post. I love you, and you guys are breaking my heart. I accept your apology in advance.
Kanye is hilarious.
And that was it.
I got a video. What's this?
This was
What's the video of Diddy?
This was Diddy speaking on it on his IG app.
What's up, y'all? I am not about to be addressing every last thing that's going on in the world on the internet. But the thing I do have to address is this White Lives Matter t-shirt. I've always been there and I will always support my brother Kanye as a free thinker. But the White Lives Matter t-shirt, I don't rock with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with it. And with the press and what fashion is doing, thinking it's a joke. But right now, all America has planned for us is poverty, incarceration, and death. So before I could get to any other lives matter, which all lives matter, you know what I'm saying? That Black Lives Matter, don't play with it. If you can't, don't wear the shirt, don't buy the shirt, don't play with the shirt. It's not a joke.
Did he just say all lives matter?
He said don't play with none of it. He said it's not a joke.
Did he say all lives matter?
Let's go back and where is it at? They took me to the. I had to go back to this. They taking me to IG to look at it. Okay, let's see. We'll play it one more time. Oh, that's muted. All right,
I'm
y'all.
not about to be addressing every last thing that's going on in the world on the internet. But the thing I do have to address is this White Lives Matter t-shirt. I've always been there and I will always support my brother Kanye as a free thinker. But the White Lives Matter t-shirt, I don't rock with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with it. And with the press and what fashion is doing, thinking it's a joke. But right now, all America has planned for us is poverty, incarceration, and death. So before I could get to any other lives matter, which all lives matter, you know what I'm saying?
You did say all lives matter.
My man said all lives matter. Like, stop it, Diddy. You canceled after this, bro.
Black Lives Matter, don't play with it. If you can't, don't wear the shirt.
What you gonna do?
Don't buy the shirt. Don't play with the shirt.
Did you kill Tupac or not, bro?
Joe.
Is he a thug or not, bro?
Yeah, he been out here thugging. Can't
Is he a
stop
thug
walking.
or not? Because I thought he was just like the dancing. I thought that was him. Now all of a sudden he a thug. Oh, don't play with it. You wear it. Who are you, bro? I thought you was just a music executive, bro. Now you threatening people.
Yeah, Diddy been out here thugging, bro.
He thugging now, so he killed Tupac, huh? That's what he said. He admitted to me right now.
I don't know.
Because I thought like, oh, Diddy could never do anything dangerous like that. He talking, don't play with it.
Oh no, Diddy been dangerous. He hit his son's head coach with a cowbell and all kind of shit.
Right, his son's coach, bro. He talking about, oh yeah, I ain't see him in the streets at all.
Yeah, he slapped the shit out of Drake.
He's the one trying to tell Biggie Smalls to stay out the streets. Now he trying to act all tough.
Yeah, he also he slapped the shit out of Drake too.
Drake? You mean Aubrey Graham? You mean
he said
Drake?
He said Aubrey Drake Graham. He said, was that all?
You mean the motherfucker hiding his kids from the world? His world can't hide from kids? Drake?
He said Drake. Yeah, he slapped.
What he do gangster, man. This is P. Diddy.
Yeah, Diddy can't stop, won't stop. He ain't playing.
This is can't stop, won't stop, bro.
Diddy will die behind
You need to go sit down somewhere.
Yeah, Diddy will die behind that shit.
But you know what it is with him, right? This is all I saw watching that with Diddy. He has his own clothing brand. Oh, he was like, damn, I ain't think of that first. That's all I saw. Damn. I ain't think of that first.
He said,
Don't buy the shirt. That's why Kanye like, bro, don't mess with my money, bro. I'm selling those shirts. He can make a lot of money selling those shirts. And Diddy's like, I didn't think of that. Y'all don't buy his shirt. Buy my shirt over here. I got shirts for y'all to wear. If y'all want some shirts, y'all go buy y'all some Sean Jean. If y'all want a shirt, don't buy his shirt. That's just marketing tactics by him. He's trying to play catch up now because he didn't think of an amazing idea. You can't have your own clothing brand and then try to come down on somebody's clothes.
Yeah, no diss to Diddy, but I ain't seen nobody wear Sean John in oh so long.
That's what I'm saying. And now Kanye in the media with his shirt. Now he's like, man, I should have thought of that shit. It's the most popular shit. If Diddy would have did it, he'd have everybody talking about my shirt. Now how dare him say don't buy that shirt, bro? Yeah.
See, people what people forget to realize is Kanye, rest in peace to Virgil Abloh, but he studied with this man at Louis Vuitton. Like they was interns at Louis Vuitton for years. Like they both was interning with Louis Vuitton. And then that's when Virgil took off with Off-White and Kanye was right there with him. So Kanye know how to do the branding when it comes to clothing. He studied under Louis Vuitton, so he definitely know how to do it.
Right. And then he trying to say these 3 words like are gonna destroy Kanye. Like, I'm an artist as well, so you break down the words. It's not offensive. You know, he didn't say anything offensive. He's keeping the conversation going. He's now able to get on Fox News, which is one of the biggest platforms out there. I mean, this is everything you could possibly want if you're in that business of, you know, you're trying to garner attention. You just got all the attention you could want. Everybody talking about him.
And he pretty much been not making any pretty much not settling for nothing when it come to creative control when it came to Gap and Adidas. Because he had a point, and 50 Cent didn't realize this too. He had a point in their career where they got so much influence that people gonna follow them wherever they go. 50 Cent single-handedly brought stars off their deathbed pretty much. Stars Network was done before 50 joined in with the power.
Right.
Now he own the shows. He can take them anywhere. Kanye doing the same thing with Yeezy, and Gap. He telling Gap like y'all realize what I could do for the Gap brand. Like I guess y'all don't. So I'm finna leave.
Right, get out of there. And then I saw an interview where he said Sway did have the answer, man. That was a nice full circle.
Was that the Good Morning America interview or was that the other one? It was one of those interviews though.
He said Sway did have the answer.
Yeah, he said Sway did have the answer. Yeah. So shout out to Sway. Years later, Sway get his fucking credit. Sway did his credit. Sway had the answers. Whole time
he got it. And what a beautiful moment to have like him come back and say like full circle, because a lot of people they miss that. A lot of people would never admit that they were wrong about something. And they people try to talk about Kanye's ego, but that takes a lot for him to come and say like, you see what I'm doing now, I'm trying to do it all on my own. And that's all Sway was talking about when I went off on him and yelled at him. That's all he was saying. Why don't you just do it on your own?
Yeah, it's accountability. He took accountability for it. And I know
he came back and lowered his ego and like, you know what? He had the answer the whole time, man.
And I know Sway was in the studio the next day, like, Heather B, I told you I had the answers, Heather.
Right.
Told you I had the answers. Kanye told me I had the answers finally.
Right.
Yes.
No, that's what's up.
But yeah, it was both of the interviews was good interviews. If y'all ain't seen them, go check them out. Go check out the Good Morning America interview he did, as well as the Tucker Carlson interview. He really touched on a lot about him and Kim having separate views and stuff.
Yeah.
And he said he didn't know she was best friends. The family was best friends with the Clinton family and shit.
Right.
And how that put a strain on shit. Like it was a lot he was talking. And one of the key things he said was he talked about how his dad wanted to be in his life a certain way, but he said his mom got a job in Chicago on the South Side. He remember calling his dad saying, they got us on one of the most dangerous places in the country right now, the South Side of Chicago. He said, it's like they want me to die. And he's asking why his dad ain't come for him. He said his dad told him, your mom said if I came out there to try to get you, then I'd never see you again. And he said that was part of the reason that he bought the house like right next door to Kim Kardashian, because he thought about that situation when he was younger. He didn't want his kids to be separated from him like that.
Yeah. You got the money, why not? Why not buy the house right next door to your kids? And forget, like, everybody talking about he's stalking Kim. He's trying to be next to his children.
Yeah,
and take that stigma off of black men that we don't take care of our children.
Yeah, because everybody, even in this podcast, is the real fathers here.
Yeah.
Got an 8-year-old son, and I mean, he got 2 kids. I mean, he take care of Will.
Yeah, no, I got both my kids here with me all the time. You know, that's just something that they wanna press on you. I'm not saying that there's no credit to it. You know, there's, you know, truth be told, there's a lot of black men that do leave the household, but there's a lot more that actually stay and raise their children. So instead of trying to, you know, harp on the ones that aren't around for various reasons, they aren't around, you know, let's celebrate the ones that do take care of their children as you should. And that's most people I know take care of their children. I don't know men that like don't want to be around their kids.
So y'all see right now, it's all about who you surround yourself around. Like,
that's a fact. You
got to surround yourself, or strive to surround yourself around positive individuals.
And listening to Kanye, you know, I'm not saying I don't know situations where, you know, once you separate, or once two people are separated, now one person wants to make it more difficult for the other person to let them into the life of their child. And that is what Kanye is speaking on. You know, a lot of women who have custody over their children, they don't want to just let the father come around the kid like that, because they feel like, you know, for whatever reason, you know, maybe they don't want to see the man, or, you know, whatever the reason is, they want to make it more difficult for him to see his children, or spend time with his children. So a lot of stuff, you know, I don't get into, because it's not my life, and I let people do them. But, you know, we got to pay attention to all the facts, and not just, you know, seeing things with a blind eye and saying, oh, well, the father's not around. It's just black men don't want to be around. That's not the case.
Yeah. And I could chime in on that. The reason why most women do that is keeping their kids away. A lot of it is out of spite of the dad, and them having an issue with them. But what they don't understand is that all they do is hurt the child. They don't hurt the other person. They hurt the child more than anything.
Right. Yeah.
But that's the main reason.
Yeah. And we don't acknowledge that, you know, sometimes the mother may have something to do with the child not being around the father. So, you know, like I said, all the men in my, black or white, they're in their family, they're in their kids' life, or they're fighting to be in their kids' life. They're not just like, oh well, she said I can't come around. No, I'm gonna keep fighting. They go to court and they try to get custody, and they try to get time around their kids. And that's how it should be.
Man, that's definitely what's most important. Shout out to Kanye for being in his kids' lives and doing what he needed to do.
Yeah, I saw his daughter playing basketball, man. All I could think about was Kobe. When I saw his daughter playing basketball, he said he was taking her to basketball. He said at first she couldn't really play, but he started taking her to training and stuff, and now she getting better. She getting good.
Yeah, he said he put his foot down with Kim about that shit. He said he be there for them games.
Yeah.
He doing all that shit. Like they showed videos of him with the kids and shit, like on the fire truck and all kind of shit. Like he doing what he need to do on that. I mean,
it just took me straight to Kobe. Like rest in peace, Kobe, man. Like because Kobe was in his kids' life heavy.
Oh yeah, Kobe.
Kobe a legend.
Yeah, he was living that life.
Kobe a legend forever, and I know Kobe and Kanye had a tight relationship.
Oh yeah, Kobe. Kobe was an inspirational person. Like that whole Mamba mentality.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Yeah.
You go hella videos on that.
Yeah, and I don't know if this is talking about Kobe. I don't know if this is a good time to transition into the NBA.
Oh yeah, definitely. NBA news. Crazy NBA news. Man, Draymond Green puts Jordan Poole to sleep.
Hey, that's disrespectful. Take that off.
It happened. It happened.
On,
I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna put that shit right back on the screen because that shit happened. Y'all, we got the results. Breaking news. We got the results of that shit. We got the results of how that shit. Just like Mike. We got the results of how that shit turned out. We gonna show y'all how it turned out.
Not him putting to sleep, bro.
Yeah, we gonna share the screen again because
the knees definitely buckled.
We gonna share the screen, a dramatization of how that shit went down.
Those knees definitely buckled, man.
Hopefully y'all can see the screen. We gonna.
I'm just like Mike. I barely hit shit. This shit. Ain't like that, man. Come on, coach. Come on. Michael Jordan, you what happened next? That's Michael Jordan. Y'all won a championship, and I'm Draymond.
He got Steve Kerr and Draymond going at it about the shit.
Hey, that's how it started.
This is some shout out to Supreme Dreams 1 on part of RDC World. He do a lot of NBA skits, but this shit was hilarious. Yeah, this was a dramatization of what happened. What happened.
Every year, coach, it's all on me. God damn, that shit hurt. That's your partner, though, bro. You can't be hitting us like that, man. What's up? I'll hit you next, Wiggins. But look, he probably just playing. Right? He ain't sleep for Jordan. What? Come on, Jordan. Knock this motherfucker out the damn ball. Chill, man. You need to stop doing it. Why you hitting him? Steph, I'll knock your ass out too. Them threes don't mean nothing to me. Them threes don't. Coach, or what? I wish you would touch that. This whole come on, Steve. Steve. He good. Look, he getting up.
Yeah,
Steve. Funny, man. Hey, he funny as hell, bro.
They picking Draymond up. Wait, they picking.
Look, this not gonna lead to gym. I ain't gonna lead to gym. Y'all make up. You good? You felt something? My shit hurt. Hey, wait, boy. Hey, get that camera out here. Nah, that's probably not gonna lead. It's not gonna lead to gym. Y'all supposed to be going.
You two need to go home, I think.
Yeah,
that's why I should do still. Yes, that's not. Well, you the team leader, so I guess I'm gonna go home, y'all.
What are you talking about?
What, Wiggins? What? Hey, y'all tune into the podcast. I'm gonna be talking about that on there. Special guest Jordan Poole.
Hey, he funny, man. That was a good one.
Oh yeah, man. Shout out to Supreme Dreams. The nigga is hilarious, bro. Yeah, I'm guessing that's how it could have went.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, he got Draymond knocked Jordan Poole ass out. Whatever he said to him, he shouldn't have said because
You think you blaming the victim, then it was Jordan Poole's fault.
From what I heard, he said he called Draymond soft and said something else like it was sweet. So.
I mean, like at no point y'all making millions of dollars, man. You can't put your hands on this man.
Yeah, but they still in the competition to practice. Tensions be running.
I didn't take it to the court. That's why I feel like Draymond, like he couldn't take it to the court. Jordan Poole would probably bust his ass in a game of 21, so he didn't want that smoke.
Yeah, yeah, it got real. It got real in practice.
But I just don't like, and I hope Jordan. He's not gonna do anything after, but I wish he would. I definitely would have. Like, he would have had to see me after that video release, bro. Like, I'd have had my people, like, we'd have jumped the shit out of Draymond, bro. Like, we'd have had, and I'd have had to record it, bro. Like, record this shit. We beating the shit out this motherfucker, bro. Oh, hell no.
What he should have did is kick that nigga teeth out. He's like, you was on that Smile Club commercial, nigga. Not no more. Kick that nigga teeth out.
Do something, man. He gotta go to his crib and fuck up his couch or something, man.
So that nigga gotta do like Game did when it broke that nigga 50 Cent rim in his crib.
Right, he gotta do something.
On that nigga rim and broke that shit.
He gotta do something, man. He can't
say,
just
Jordan, you gotta get your get back, man.
The whole world watching, right? We gotta see him get back for sure. And I'm good. I'll be good if Jordan Poole's name wasn't even attached with it. It was like some random person just did something, and you gotta guess if Jordan Poole paid him to do it. I'll be good with that. There's something gotta happen to Draymond for that, man.
You said they're gonna have a nigga in a mask named John Johnson pull up to Draymond. Right. Say my name, John Johnson. He gonna break that nigga. He gonna hit that nigga in the knees or some shit with a crowbar or something down there.
And then somebody got to throw him in the pool just to get the message and shit.
He said this is his calling card.
I had to teach my son. That was a teaching moment. I showed my son that clip.
A teachable moment. He said that was
a teachable moment. I said, look, now, if somebody getting your chest like this, you don't just push him and not expect nothing to happen.
Yeah. When somebody put square up chest to chest, they finna throw a punch.
They always now. You got to be expecting the next punch. You can't just be.
If somebody,
he's not gonna do nothing.
Yeah, somebody. You say what now?
I said, nah, he's about to do something, man. You gotta look out for that.
Yeah, if somebody chest bump you, you definitely gotta be squaring
Especially
up.
if you push them. Like, if you get chest bumped, you already gotta be ready. Like he's already close. Like you supposed to take the first punch right there. Like he chest bumped you, pop him right there. But okay, I get you don't want to pop him. You push him off of you. But you push him and you get ready.
Yeah, you push him. You should have squared up.
You got to square up. You push him and square up. That's what I taught my son. You push him off of you, but you square up now. You ready to dodge a punch. You're not going to take it all on the chin.
Yeah, he pushed him and stepped up.
Right, he pushed him and then thought like nothing else was coming after that.
He stepped into the punch. He gave him a perfect clinch. He stepped into the punch and shit.
Oh my goodness! Don't step into the punch, son. You gotta square up after you push them off of you. Okay, you got to get ready. Like a punch is likely coming. The chances that a punch is coming next, the odds have greatly increased.
They needed Joe Rogan on that shit, like some UFC shit. Oh,
right. No, he should just. They got to do some voiceover, man. It's coming though. The internet's already been going wild. I don't even get on the net that much, but the little bit I saw, people are going crazy. Like they funny, bro. I was on the internet for 1 minute and just saw a bunch of posts. People are so funny, man.
Oh, the comment sections are
The
tearing
comments.
up, bro. They don't play no games with the comment section.
No, not at all, man. That should be hilarious.
Yeah, the comment section will go in on your ass. Don't get knocked out. Don't get knocked out in front of no camera these days. You
Yeah. So, what you think the repercussions are gonna be, or if any?
This is happening in the preseason. Yeah, they might hand down some suspensions or fines or some shit.
You think the NBA is gonna do something?
Oh yeah, definitely, because they got out. I mean, they feel like if they don't do nothing, then
It's open season.
yeah, they gonna do so. I think at the most they might hand down a few games, suspensions, or a fine or some shit like that. I don't think it should be nothing too heavy. Fights happen in practice all the damn time.
But what, you don't think the Warriors gonna do nothing?
I mean, that's gonna be tied in with what the NBA do. I feel like the NBA got the ultimate decision, so they just gonna leave it up to the NBA as far as discipline.
But see what I'm thinking is, because like we got to remember these are grown men here, and at the end of the day, Jordan Poole just got embarrassed. So you know that he's watching, and you saying like the Warriors just gonna basically put their hands up and let the NBA deal with it. I don't think Jordan Poole gonna respect that.
You said Jordan Poole ain't gonna respect it. You said if the Warriors don't do nothing directly.
Yeah, like the Warriors got to come down hard on Dre. Like that's not cool, bro. Like at all. And if they just like, oh yeah, it's not that bad, you know, he just punched you in the face and made your knees buckle for the whole world to see. It's not that bad. Like I know he's looking like y'all not gonna have my back at all, bro. Like y'all just gonna let this motherfucker walk. Y'all gave him 2 games off for practice. Practice. Yes. We talking about practice. He ain't got to practice for 2 days. That's a damn near vacation.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you don't got to practice for 2 days. That's your punishment. I know Jordan Poole's like not gonna be good with that, and I know he's gonna say the politically correct thing, but at the end of the day, the Warriors got to do something heavy, or they just got to trade Jordan Poole.
Yeah, I want to see. I'll be interested seeing Mike Tyson reaction to that shit. He was like, "Oh yeah, that's my shit right there. Yeah,
Mike Tyson, yeah.
That's my shit right there.
Yeah,
with the boom, knocked his ass clean out.
Knocked him ass out. Knocked his ass. No, yeah, that's Mike Tyson ass.
I know. Mike checked the shit out. I had to hear his thoughts on it.
Now, if he did some commentary, bro, that should be classic. Oh, he goes down.
Yeah, they gonna have to get Jordan Poole or Draymond Green on hot boxing with Mike Tyson.
Yeah, but no, I think Jordan Poole out of there, man. I think because you're not getting nothing for Draymond in a trade.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that type of problem on their team, bro.
And at this point, they didn't have so much success. I mean, Steph got 4 rings. I mean,
yeah, and I think they can get a lot for. I think they can get a lot for Jordan Poole and just get him out of there, because you give him an opportunity to take over his own team, get out of Steph's shadow, and then get out of like you don't want to, and you can get something back for Jordan Poole, and he can't just be there with Draymond now for the rest of the season, bro. Like that's just gonna be awkward. Like, you can say man or not, you can say like he should man up and all that shit, but at the end of the day, he got to look at this nigga in the face, bro. And he got to like still play with him, and he got to bump into him and shit. Like that shit's gonna be different from now on. Like when we play, bro. Like, and I like how the skit brought up the Jordan incident with ironically, it's the fucking coach for the Warriors, Steve Kerr.
You sound like Mike, right?
But yeah, that was Michael Jordan. He's like the best. He wasn't even the best player on the Bulls, so that would be like Steph Curry throwing that punch at Jordan Poole, and I think that'll be a different situation. But you got Draymond, who's not even like the 3rd best player on the fucking team. He's probably not in the top 5 best players on the team, truth be told. Like, why are you hitting anybody? Michael Jordan was the best player in the NBA. And like, yeah, I can steal on whoever I want, bro.
Yeah, I can honestly say if anybody had put their hands on Steph, they'd be out the fucking league.
No, I'm saying Steph put they out. I'm saying if Steph put his hands on Jordan Poole, that'd be similar to Jordan putting his hands on Steve Kerr. And to give Steve Kerr credit, Steve Kerr fought Jordan back. He didn't just fall down.
Oh yeah, Steve Kerr, he was scrappy.
No, he was scrapping back. Like Jordan Poole just buckled knee and he was done.
He could do. He wasn't in his stance. He didn't have his stance.
Right, he wasn't ready. I'm not ready. Yeah, he wasn't ready.
Yeah, that
he wasn't ready.
Motherfucker folded like a lawn chair. He was out of there.
Yeah, them knees bucking. I don't know what Draymond was doing after. Like, did he run up on him to like finish him off and like fuck him up some more?
Yeah, he went on to finish him.
Or did he run up to catch him? Like after he hit him, he felt bad. So he tried to catch his fall.
He ran to throw another punch. But
it looked like he kind of looked like he caught him though.
I think he was running up to throw another punch, but he was surprised that he knocked him clean out. That he was like, oh shit.
Right, he caught him like, yeah. He's like, oh shit, let me catch you. Like, I don't know if he's trying to make it better at that moment. Like, that's some Mike Tyson ass shit. Like, bite a nigga ear off. I'm sorry.
There's no way to make it better and shit. But no way to make it better. Unless you gonna cover his hospital bills. Ain't no way to make it
right.
better.
Yeah, there's nothing he could do. He tried to apologize before that video came out. But that video came out, it's a wrap now. TMZ, let's talk about TMZ, man. How TMZ get these videos, man?
They be hitting the do.
TMZ be knowing everybody. How TMZ get it? They gotta be paying millions of dollars for these videos.
TMZ hit motherfuckers with the do. Rockabye, Jordan. They some assholes. they be on that shit.
Did you have dinner yet?
Oh yeah, they definitely TMZ be getting footage of every fucking thing.
I don't know how to get this footage, man. Like this shit is incredible.
And if you pay attention at the end of that video I showed, the shit the dude ran in the court. They were like, "Who is that?" He ran out with the camera and shit.
Right. No, that was beauty. That was the beauty of it.
That's definitely TMZ. TMZ everywhere at all times. They say, "Oh shit."
That was like practice footage. That wasn't like somebody recording on their phone. Like I know you played ball before. Like when you play ball, when you practice and they record in the practice so you can go watch it in film session after. That's the practice footage. Like how'd you get that footage? That's warrior footage. They're gonna play that in the film session afterward. They're gonna look like, all right, right here you see Draymond walk up to Jordan Poole. and he puts his chest into his chest. They're gonna pause it and circle shit on the screen. That was a practice film.
TMZ.
How the hell TMZ get their practice film, bro?
I tell you what happened. TMZ hit the nigga up that was recording the practice and said, "How much is your job worth?"
Right. I'll triple it.
And then TMZ so grabby, they'll snitch on the nigga. We got this footage from Johnny.
Right. Johnny's right over there. He works for us now.
He can't have his cake and eat it too. He's working.
The Warriors gonna fire whoever released that footage.
Oh yeah, Johnny. TMZ paid him for what it was worth. They asked him how much.
I think they're gonna give him a job too.
Oh yeah, they said that was great footage.
He's right here now. He worked for us.
You're on the payroll.
Oh shit, TMZ.
Yeah, TMZ some dirty motherfuckers. They was doing. Yeah, they definitely dirty for that. Y'all put down in the comment section what y'all think about Draymond Green knocking out Jordan Poole, making them go night night. On camera for TMZ. They got
the fact that TMZ got that footage. TMZ had that what's his name, Ray Rice too, huh?
Oh yeah, they got everything.
Didn't they have that footage?
Oh yeah, they got that shit too.
Man,
the hell of a stiff arm in the elevator. They
be having the best footage.
Oh yeah, TMZ, they don't play. They the king of tabloids. They go crazy.
Man. Because I didn't think I saw the apology. I did not think video footage was gonna come out. I thought that was it.
Oh no, yeah, you know the video make everything worse. The video always
That's
makes
what I'm saying. So they got to do something because in a couple months, Draymond gonna be proud of that moment. Because he ain't like at the end of the day, he ain't get embarrassed. He just knocked the nigga out. Like, yeah.
Yeah, he gonna be on the interview like, I don't apologize for my hands' actions.
Right. And then like every game, he gonna be mentioning that shit. Like, yeah, you want that Jordan Poole? Like, you saw what I did to my teammate. Imagine what I do to you.
He gonna be talking shit. He gonna meet his match though in the league. He gonna definitely meet his match. It's always somebody bigger and stronger.
Yeah, but now he's gonna look like he gonna play the victim. Then he gonna switch it up.
They gonna say, nah, nigga, you knocked that nigga out. You take your lumps like a
Or
man.
if somebody like retaliate against him from another team, bro, or like somebody do something to Draymond, they damn near done, bro. Like unless you like already a big ass star, you got to be like LeBron, and then they're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
But don't just be like no James Johnson ass player and shit.
Yeah, he not I feel like it's gonna be another separate situation. They ain't gonna.
Yeah, but they're gonna have that in the back of their mind, like, oh, but like if he can't get in nobody else's chest, if he get in somebody else's chest, they instantly gonna punch this nigga. Like, bro, we already know what you on, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, he definitely gonna have to play it cool this season.
Yeah, he gets somebody chest like that, like, bro, I'm popping you instantly. Like,
Yeah,
I already saw what you on. You getting somebody chest, you ready to go, huh? Let's go then.
They know his move. They looking for that punch now.
But and I think if somebody throw that first punch, NBA gonna nope, you done.
Yeah, we'll see how it do. What they do. Whether they gonna make a trade or something, or what's gonna happen with
It's
it.
gonna be interesting. If Draymond stay in the league, it's gonna be interesting. Like all of his games now are gonna be box office. Like gotta watch just to see this nigga go off. Like see somebody push this nigga the wrong way.
Say gonna treat Draymond like a zoo animal and shit.
No, he got fucking anger issues, bro. Like, and that's not even like from this incident. Like we always knew that Draymond always been going crazy. So he always had an underlying problem, and I don't think he could just stop now. So he's still going to bring that same type of energy to every game.
Maybe the NBA have him go to some anger management classes. It's crazy ass.
Right, he gonna be just like Adam Sandler as an anger management. Like,
yeah, cool ass Jack Nicholson motherfucker. That'll still cross you and shit.
right.
Crazy as shit. Man. Next on debate 708, man. It's something I ain't touched on any podcast like that yet, I don't think. But the purge law, the Illinois purge law with the cash bails is being eliminated in 2023. How you feel like that's gonna end up?
You gotta speak on that a little bit more for it because I heard of it, but I don't understand what they planning on doing.
Pretty much, they saying they're gonna let people out. It's a lot of people that's gonna be let out of jail that couldn't make cash bail because they getting rid of cash bail. So people that couldn't get out because of cash bail are gonna be let out on the first of the year.
Oh shit! So I thought it was the opposite. Like since it's no more cash bails and we just gotta hold you for longer.
Oh no, they letting them out. And I guess because they already say the system is overpacked. Like it's people still being processed and shit.
Yeah, I mean, our prison system doesn't work, and that's very well documented. They know the prison system doesn't work, so shit. It might. I don't know, man. I don't know how it's gonna affect them because a lot of people may not know this, but people do crimes like petty crimes just to go to prison on purpose, and I don't think we really realize how deep that is, So not allowing some of these people to go to prison unless you're going to be in there for the long run. I don't know.
It's gonna be interesting in Illinois how it goes, because it's already a lot of lunatics out here now.
Yeah.
And shit, Indiana changing some shit next year to open carry without license and shit. Open carry, no license.
In Indiana?
No concealed carry license.
See, the thing with that is that's only going to matter for like actual Indiana. It's not going to matter for the parts that's close to Illinois, because
it's an Indiana only law. They doing that, and
they're about to get a lot of people, and that's going to be interesting because a lot of people are going to be getting caught with weapons now in Illinois. Like, man, I'm just coming from Indiana. Like, I can have my shit open in Indiana, then you cross that border. Like, I'm only 15 minutes away from the border. Yeah, buddy, you still cook.
yeah, I don't think nobody. Hopefully, ain't nobody dumb enough to cross state line. With the shit.
I mean, it's just inevitable because you're so close.
Yeah.
You know? Like if I'm over there in Indiana, like I can just go over there, have a fucking gun in my pocket, just go in the store, and then I can't even go home now. Like if I live in Illinois, how can I get home? Like, yeah, I still got this gun on me because I was in Indiana all day. So now I'm just trying to go home, officer. Oh hell no, that just sounds like an excuse to me. Go ass cook.
Yeah, you definitely gotta make sure you know laws state to state, especially if you're on the border of another state. You gotta know both state laws.
These motherfuckers gonna be licking their chops.
They gonna be waiting for you to cross state line.
Wait till you cross that goddamn state line. I just saw you over there at the McDonald's with the gun out. You thought you was
They waiting on that shit.
Bring your ass home.
Make sure you're good in both states. If you go frequent back and forth between two states, and you border in two states, just make sure you got your shit in order for when you enter in both states.
S with the jewels, dropping jewels on them.
Oh yeah, definitely gotta tell motherfuckers so they don't end up in jail and fucked up.
Right. But then, like you saying, like, so if you end up in jail, you don't gotta pay bond. They just let you out. That's what it is.
From my understanding, yeah, that's how it go. Cause they said they touched on one of the situations. A dude with the backpack and shit that was in jail for 3 years and shit, that some issue with a backpack or some shit, stolen. I forgot the exact situation, but he was in jail for 3 years because his family couldn't pay bail and shit.
I mean, bail should last for 3 years. Goddamn, don't he have a court date and shit? Like,
yeah, he was innocent, and I mean, because his
he didn't
family
go to court. Like, they had a 3-year fucking trial. Like, what happened to due process?
Cause they said he was in solitary confinement for like 800 and some days and shit. As a juvenile
in prison, huh?
That's
the problem with prison. It's a big problem with the prison system, and I don't know what they can do about it. But it doesn't work at all. I took criminal justice classes, and the teacher pretty much admitted like the criminal system doesn't work in America.
So you say even in the classes they tell them like,
yeah, they teaching us that because those are like future cops and things and lawyers taking those criminal justice classes. So they telling you the real shit, and they like, yeah, recidivism is so fucking high. Like people go to prison and then get out and go right back to prison. It's high. Y'all should look up the numbers. Like it doesn't work. Like they think they're trying to prevent people from going to prison, but they're not. And prison just becomes like this big institution, like a college, pretty much, because when you go to prison, all you're doing is mingling with criminals, bro. So you get out of prison tougher than you were when you went in. So people going to prison on purpose just to mingle with the prisoners that's in there. And people that's in there, like, say you get caught for something, and now you got experience, like, yeah, I got caught doing woo woo wop. I go to prison, I'm talking to you, like, yeah, this is how I got caught. This is what I should have done. I've been doing nothing but thinking about it for 5 years. I should have done it like this. But this motherfucker got life. You feel me? So if you talking to somebody who got life and they like, man, I've been thinking about it. I shouldn't have did it like this. I should have did it like this. And I still know these people out there. You chopping it up with him. So he's pretty much telling you the game. He's like, no, don't do it like this. Do it like this instead. And when you get out, go talk to my peoples. And you said, woo wop. So they coming out like they got connections and shit. Like, bro, you can't fuck with somebody who's been in prison now. Like, bro, you know how many connections I done made in that place? Y'all don't got weapons, so all you doing is squabbling with your fists. Most people, they just fighting with fists in the street. Motherfuckers got pistols and guns and shit. So it's a whole different politic. But in prison, you got your fist, you got your mouth, and that's pretty much it. You feel me? Like, of course, people got illegal weapons, whatever. But for the most part, they got their fist, they got their mouth. So use that mouthpiece and you talking to people, and it becomes a college. You go in there for just 2 years, you go to jail or prison for 2 years, all you doing is learning how to be a better criminal. And then you get back home and you can't find a job. You can't just go get a regular job now because you got a criminal background. You know, so that's what hurt us. You can't just go get a job now. You get every job application asks you, have you been to prison? You gotta be, yeah, I've been to prison fucking 6 months ago. I was in there for 2 years for woo up the bam. They're not gonna hire you instantly. They don't want to hire you. So what you gonna do to get a job now? How you gonna make bread? You got a family. How you gonna make money now? Nobody gonna hire you, and all you know is what you've been taught for the past 2 or 4 years in prison. Like, that's how long you're in college, for 2 to 4 years. You get a degree in college that way. You're in prison for 2 to 4 years. You come out, you can't get a job. All you know is like what all these criminals been teaching you. You straight back to the street.
They hit
I know that, you know, this is a lot of game right here that people be doing, but my point is they know this. Like, the system, the government, they know all of this. It's not like a secret and shit. Like, they know what's going on. They know people just do petty crimes just to get a couple years, just to get into prison. They know when you in prison, sometimes like the hardened criminal is going to tell you to do stuff that's going to get you more years. Like, go do something that's illegal right now. If you don't do it, we fuck you up. If you do it, you're gonna get 3 years added to your sentence. So they, you know, mass stories of people getting out in a month. Like, you released, you free next month, but now you got the prisoners telling you, if you don't get in this fight, we gonna kick your ass. Like, we gonna damn near kill you if you don't get in this fight. So what do? You know, you get in that fight. Now they add a year or 2 to your sentence because you got in a fight. Like, it's a whole fucking like system. It's a game that they work, and the whole system is corrupt. They know it though, and there's not much they can do about it. So if they trying to like reduce people staying in prison and letting them get out based off of they don't have money for bail or whatever, like, I don't know. That shit, I don't know if it's gonna work, but it's probably gonna reduce the amount of people in prison.
So you say it's like it's a whole carousel. They keep people, a revolving door, in and out, back in, back out, back in, back out.
Yeah.
It's a never-ending cycle with that shit.
Hey, but let me put people on game, and I don't know who's gonna be watching this, but look, if you in prison, let me tell you the realest shit. At the fucking, I visited a prison, and they fucking told us point blank they don't have enough people in a prison to control all the prisoners. For example, if there's 100 prisoners, There's only 5 guards. They literally told me they cannot hold down 100 people with 5 guards. If the 100 people were to get together and say, we leaving this place, they can get out of there. But they are so confident that the prisoners will fight each other before they turn and all get together and fight the guards. They're okay with just having 5 people in there. It like blows my mind. They're like, they're not gonna attack us. They're just gonna attack each other. They will fight each other. That's like if they just got together, all 100 of them was like, look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go attack those 5 people right there and get out of here. They'd have been overrun like that, and all those people free. Now, of course, now you got bigger problems. You're gonna have the whole fucking government trying to chase your ass. But the point is, they don't keep enough guards in the prison system compared to the amount of prisoners that they're trying to detain. But the prisoners don't understand that they should work together instead of, having race wars inside the prison. That's all it is. That's all it becomes. It's like if a black person fights a white person, then all the blacks fighting all the whites instead of like white, black, whatever your color or creed you wanna claim to be. All of you guys just say, hey, let's just work together. Let's just figure some shit out together. They can't hold us. It's only 5 of them. Like I said, a lot of this shit shouldn't be told, and I get that, but I am who I am. I'm gonna say it anyway.
So they you said they institutionalized mindset is real to keep them 100 versus 5. You said they just not thinking that way.
They're not thinking like let's team up. They thinking like, no, I'm gonna go kill these motherfuckers. They're not thinking at all. And like the guards understand this. They know they're not thinking about trying to attack us. They thinking about attacking each other. So the guard sometimes they be like, oh yeah, it's only 2 of us here trying to hold down 100 people. But they can do it because they know like, yeah, they're not trying to mess with us. They put them all in the same lunchroom together and let them eat. It's only one person watching the door, one guard watching the door. They all in there eating. But they at no point they're gonna be like, oh yeah, we're just gonna, because if a group of them just try to attack a guard, the other one's gonna take that time and go protect that guard basically and fight that group. Like this is our opportunity. And now they got cameras watching everything, so they know exactly, like if you throw a punch, they know you punch somebody, you getting time added to your sentence. If you don't throw a punch, the motherfuckers watching, the people fighting watching, hey, you getting violated because you ain't throw no punches. Like that's the system we got right now.
So you say keep them you said keep them in place from not wanting to throw punches. I mean, as far as scared of getting time added to their sentence, but at the same time, scared of getting violated for not doing it.
For not doing it. So they say they got people on camera just punching air, like so it looked like they was fighting to anybody just looking at them. When they pull back the camera, they just punching air.
You say motherfucking prisoners find out, bitch, who you fighting, Casper? I seen that shit.
I beat the shit out of Casper.
Casper leaking.
Casper
leaking.
leaking.
See Casper leaking now, nigga. We finna make your ass. We
right.
Finna make you leak.
It's tough, and it's tough. Like the whole prison system tough. So I didn't know much about the purge law, like I said. I know it's not called the purge law, but pretty much is what they're doing is letting motherfuckers purge and have little fear of consequence. So I don't know how that's gonna work out. if it's gonna be good, if they trying to reduce the amount of people they put in prison because they know people they put in prison just come back even tougher. So it's like not giving them that opportunity to even do that. I don't know. I don't know their plan, or sometimes they think they have a plan, that shit don't work out and they change it. So I guess we can revisit this in a couple years or some shit and see how it went. That shit probably is not a good idea. Just letting motherfuckers out with little bail or no bail. Yeah, people just gonna probably do more crime.
Yeah, prison reform be crazy,
Yeah, and shout out to Jay-Z for trying to do something about that. I know he's doing a lot with the prison reform, and that's I never met him before, but that's my boy, that's my man, Jay-Z.
Yeah, Jay-Z doing a lot.
Anybody watching, I want you to know loud and clear, I'm taking that fucking Jay-Z meeting over whatever amount of money.
500,000. Yeah, that's a debate on a debate like a motherfucker on social media. Would you take $500,000 of the Jay-Z interview?
I'm taking Jay-Z meeting.
Yeah, if I take that meeting, I got to get the exact blueprint on how to get that first million.
Bro, that's up to you. You got to know. You got to have the words to say. He's not gonna just tell you shit. But if you chop it up with him, and a lot of people don't know what to say to him, so they're gonna take the bread.
Yeah, they
got. Don't put me in front of Jay-Z, because at that point I'm done. Whatever amount of money you think you would have gave me, I'm gonna far exceed that. Jay-Z's a billionaire. Y'all don't understand this. Y'all sitting here talking about $50,000, $100,000. You understand this man's a billionaire? He'll give you $100,000 not to have a meeting with you. Do y'all understand that? Like, he don't want to deal with you. He don't want to have a meeting with you. You get that? He will give you $100,000 to not have the meeting. Like, I would rather just give you this $100,000. Don't talk to me. Stay out my face. Let me do what I'm doing over here. You don't want to meet with me either? A G? I ride with you for free. I want the long-term riches and bitches. It's like people don't listen, People gotta still take that G over. Like, here's a thou. A G? I ride with you for free, ho. I listen. I get the lessons. You feel me? So yeah, definitely. Anybody want to say anything about that? I'm taking the meeting with Jay-Z, bro. Like, y'all tripping talking about any amount of money. Unless you're talking about giving me $1 billion, then I can get in the room with him. I can buy my own. He said what Jay-Z said. He said I'm in a penthouse. Call the elevator up. He's telling you where he at. I'm right here. Call the elevator.
Yeah. If you got in a meeting with him, you definitely have to talk about business models and shit that most motherfuckers don't know about shit to talk about.
Yeah, they sign my autograph. Let me get a picture with you. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here.
Have a whole
That's not what you talking to Jay-Z about, bro. Like, this man can literally change your life way more than any amount of money that some person's gonna give you. Give me that meeting, bro. Like, we're about to change the world, and I already know a lot of shit that he's on. Give me the meeting. We changing the world instantly, bro. Like, it's not no games after that. We changing the world.
It'll be people going into that meeting with multiple skill sets and talking about some bullshit instead of asking, and instead of selling.
Did you really cheat on Beyonce? They ask some dumbass shit.
Instead of selling their skill sets and talking about ways they could advance their skill sets, or he might say, "I'm in need of that skill set."
Right. Let him like give you some real game. Like, he got real game he can give you. He got real jewels. Like, all you got to do is like follow, and a lot of shit he already give you. But actually being able to meet him and forming that relationship, it's like, motherfuckers would rather take a meeting with like Elon Musk or some shit, And that shit, like, that's the shit I don't understand. you'll go meet with Jeff Bezos or some shit, or fucking Warren Buffett. But like you got it's not that many Black American billionaires, you know. It's just not. You can literally count them with your fingers. A Black billionaire. So it's like we got one we trying to hate on with Kanye. We got Jay-Z and y'all talking about like, I don't want no meeting with a Black billionaire. Who the fuck are you, bro? Like, oh yeah, you gonna take some money, go squander it. Like motherfucker just gonna go buy fucking shit with it, and they're gonna be broke in fucking half a year. They're gonna try to buy a house and a car and some clothes, some jewelry, and now they broke again with no way to fucking make that money grow.
And it's the thing about the world, with the world constantly changing, we going into the fourth industrial revolution. You better off listening to the new billionaires than the older billionaires, because I mean they got their way of always getting to the money, but you always want to think in the future, going ahead. I mean, the newer billionaires know ways to make money in the digital age.
Yeah.
What you gonna need to know, because you're not gonna make it without knowing shit about technology in the next 10, 20 years.
Yeah, no, that's a fact, bro.
So you definitely better off listening to the new billionaires that's did the shit through technology and social media. Because technology, the future, and you really need to find the next. Well, if they're not a billionaire yet, the person is on the brink of being a billionaire off of Web 3.0.
Right.
Because that's future. That's like your kids' future, right there.
Right. Yeah.
As far as them having knowledge on that. But definitely we didn't give y'all too much info on this one podcast. So we gonna go on and wrap it up. Thanks for tuning in to the first episode of Debate 708. It's another Galarray production. As always, y'all do something freaky to that like and subscribe button. Put something down in the comment section about all the topics we talked about tonight. Until next time.
Hey, I appreciate you having me on, bro. I know it's been busy and shit, but you just hit me. I'll make the time to do something. It's a lot of shit we didn't even touch on, but we could do these whenever.
Oh yeah, definitely. We're gonna keep it moving here. In the future, we're gonna do some live streams to the Galarray viewers. There's some live streams coming from Twitch, YouTube, different platforms simultaneously at the same damn time. They're gonna be coming in. But yeah, y'all do something freaky to that like and subscribe button. Put the comments down in the comments section. Until next time, YouTube, y'all take it easy.